Alright, we're back with some more constructed Hearthstone. I forgot my water. Wait here. Don't you dare go anywhere.
Khadgar versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
There's no turning back now.
Kind of like the idea of getting the Khadgar off of the Dorian, so let's go 1, 2, keep the Dorian, and see if we can excavate enough times for the Researcher. I think we still just tempo this. We want to save this for when we have already played some of the different spell types, I think. I think that just needs to go away. And we're playing the very fun game of can we kill them before they blow up every card in our deck? That's perfectly fine by me.
Canbone butt slider.
Let's do one of these. And then that way the Researcher is ready for next turn. I want to save this for like a turn where I have the Wisdom of Norgannon.
All this research points to something.
Ice Barrier, Explosive Runes. The Runes is pretty good. Not super excited about the Ice Barrier most of the time. Would love to counterspell here. So that tells me that's got to be sanitized, right?
You know a revelation.
So I don't want to extend too much here. That could be good with the Cryo. I have fire spells is the hesitation here. I have nature, so this is out. I think we just get that in.
I don't have enough mana. Fine.
I think I'm going to hold here and assume that our read that this is sanitized is correct. No, thank you. Didn't accomplish much.
You safety violations, nothing serious.
Let's get 2 bombs in there, I suppose. and juice the creation a little bit more. We played 3 different spell types. It's not a great showing for the deck just yet, but probably also not a very good matchup for the deck just yet. But we do get the Sunset Volley down. And we certainly have the potential for a real big Dorian turn. It's just a matter of if that's able to happen before the boom boss starts happening. Wait. More bombs? Okay. I hate that card. It's a pretty big low roll by comparison. Would have had 5 bombs in their deck, which could have given reasonable chances at lethal. Quite unfortunate.
I ain't talking. Spellcasting products. Fascinating.
It's maybe one of the better hits for me, if we're being honest. Like, that could have gone really poorly if Dorian was the target.
Fast here. The fate of the world.
Don't want anything 9. Well, maybe I would want something 9 cost. Let's draw. There's a very real chance we could get the orb off of that.
No matter the danger, I'll always chase a good discovery.
Oh my god, I don't know what to do here. I guess we see what we hit first off of this.
but slighter.
Bit of a tough turn. I'm just trying to set up for Boom Boss not being terrible for me, but not drawing either of the Wisdoms or the Orb is a pretty big deal. And has slowed me down quite a bit here. Okay.
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
Wow. I guess I'm kind of out of minions here. No. Got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minions and in 7 cards.
All this research points to something.
Job's done.
Boom. Yeah, we just lose from here. There's no point in playing out the game once the Reno gets, or the deck gets Bran on board. It's also just like unfortunate how poorly we drew that game.
Khadgar versus Mecha Jaraxxus.
Not sure what to expect from Warlock. I guess Pain Lock. So we want freeze effects.
There's no turning back now.
So try and find the Cryo. This could be beneficial as well.
Canton but slighter.
Demonic Studies is not something I expected. Great, you can just go here and ping most of the time. Kinda want to slow things down. I think there maybe are versions of Pain Warlock that does run Demonic Studies, maybe just to reduce the cost of the Rook, as well as just... Oh my god, yeah. It's to reduce the Artificer or the melee thing.
Canton but slighter.
So we want to be aggressive, which is not entirely this deck's strength, but we did get card draw this time, so if we can get different spell schools going, we can cheat out some mana with the Dorian.
Canton but slighter.
Collapse isn't bad for applying pressure. Finally got a spell school. Woof. It's a pretty good card for them to generate to print out of thin air.
This train stops for no one.
It's good that we got the collapse though. That was also a really good hit off of that spell, my god. Zoom coil.
A symphony of darkness.
Kind of leaning towards just this and pinging off the Geo dude. But I could also just go here and full clear the board. Good thing we froze them since they got their weapon here. Okay, so that's the snake.
All this research points to something. All this research points to something.
The explosive getting down there is potentially important. Makes it harder to bounce. Beautiful. That dramatically slows down potentially their win condition. Okay.
What story will you give my world? Try this one on.
Holy. Just kill that. Not in a good spot though.
Job's done.
But surely Chadgar will save me. That has some potential. Doesn't feel like we're making much progress though. This does a fair amount of damage. It's their second excavate. I just lost both of my win condition cards. Incredible. So that also just kind of makes, like, we just go next. There's no point in playing this out anymore. Just a brutal start to this deck. Just 2 games of bad matchups and bad draws, leaving me just feeling completely helpless.
Khadgar versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death.
Okay, I'm holding out hope for this Dorian doing something. Can feel it.
One dose solves any problem.
Just play for the board. I don't really have, like, if they hero power into this, just ping it off. I don't really have much going for me right now anyway, so. Can use this on a Primus if they're running it.
Candle Mudslider.
Or a Ruska. Start here. I want this, but I already have Frost Spell, so I think we take this. Even though I have very few mage minions, so I don't know if it's even worth investing the... Well, getting back a Calicos could be something, but I'm not yet certain that it's worth investing the 2 mana to forge it yet. I'd like to draw Cryo here. Okay. This allows me to retain the coin in case I want to coin out the Blast Mage Miner next turn to clean up this board some. Opponent has demonstrated an infinite loop.
Alone, we are weak. Stitched together, we are strong.
I mean, that could also be a reverb. Three out of 4 good hits here. That's a good one. Do I get to see what's in here? Animated amateur puppeteer. I don't know what that is. But I suppose we'll find out.
Make no mistakes.
Oh, that's an amateur puppeteer. Oh my god, perfect missiles.
Dance any faster. Watch your back.
Wow. I got some good minions off of that, just said, well. So we can kill this and transform it, right? And then it'll remove the death rattle. But opponent clearly didn't see that one.
Cut short.
Hot antiques. Watch your back. Candle mudslide. Candle mudslide.
And do one of these. Next turn is going to be a coin sunset volley. Or at least it definitely wants to be. And this is potentially very risky because, like, they could easily have a Ruska here.
I have but little time.
It's a healing. That's guaranteed. And we can always just save the coin for next game.
I have but little time.
Hand and fight in darkest night.
Okay. Oh god, that means it's rainbow.
Perfection. Insignificant. The runes beside your foot.
Just get the second Primus forehead. Or the second reverb. see what we get.
I bestow these gifts upon the world.
Any reverbs?
That feels good. Beauty of nature.
Guess the reverb wouldn't actually even work here.
All this research points to something.
Explosive and counterspell, go face. Could theoretically, if this survives somehow, play the Sunset Volley and the Orb on the same turn. There's also the issue that I don't think I've seen a duplicate yet, so we could just lose the game to a Reno on the spot here.
Is short. I must report.
United mandible.
Okay, that will bring them back a Primus. I probably don't actually want to kill it. They didn't use the Primus here. But I also probably don't want to kill the Primus.
You burn some, you earn some.
A revelation.
Damage off legal.
Alone, we are weak. Stitched together, we are strong.
Unholy, symbol of death.
I think this is likely to end the game, so I think what I want to do is just clean off the board to the best of my ability here. Seems like one way to do it.
Spell casting for dummies.
He's a
Problem is, this is going to get them a lot of healing. But we do have Calicos into Sunset Volley, and then follow that up with the Galactic.
Alone, we are weak. Stitched together, we are strong.
That's also annoying.
Time is short. I must report.
It's a full clear.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
Yep. Oh. Okay. Do have exactly 2 minions in my deck. Assume they're looking for the freeze and heal thing here.
Time is short. I must report.
Your souls belong to the legend.
This is pretty often lethal, right? It's more often lethal with the projection orb, because it could hit the shadow spell on this, the reverb on it. That guarantees it. Never mind. Still,
My hand.
I got extraordinarily lucky there. Okay. I'll take it.
Khadgar versus Valera.
Watch your back.
There's no turning back now.
Dorian's been pretty disappointing. In the mulligan, at least. I think I want him for, like, once I get these online. My god, this hand is bad. that helps. Probably want to use this for Drilly the Kid.
Candle mud slider. Candle mud slider.
Can't really use the coins to get to the Calicos Sunset Volley any faster, but having coins could help offset the fact that the rest of my hand is kind of doo-doo. That is not ideal. I mean, I could get a Zilliax down next turn at least. No, I'm 1 mana short still. Pretty likely to hit a cryo.
Such a perfect specimen.
Reality woven.
I mean, I'll take it, just because it's an easy card to get out of hand, without blocking the Zilliax turn. But, like, this Zilliax is maybe the only way I can get back onto this board.
Bold.
Candle mud slider.
Want to hear my playlist?
Soup.
Want to hear my playlist?
Jeez.
Perfection. Insignificant.
Donk. This is their third excavate. This is my second. It's a pretty good response. But critically, we do heal up quite a lot.
Candle mud slider.
Okay, that is their legendary treasure. It's not bad for trying to stall a little bit. And at least they don't get infinite cost reduction, just 4. Which is a lot. I'm honestly kind of fine with that. Like, it's a play that slows down the primary issue that we're having right now.
All this
Let's go
research
here.
points to something.
Summoning ward and counterspell's not bad. Just trying to stall so that we can get to the Calico's Sunset Volley.
I raise, you fold.
It's gonna block the counter. It's a really good top deck for them. The disparity in the term timers is getting outrageous, man. Nice roll.
Too soon.
They're sincerely just roping every singular turn. It's incredible. You're gonna get stuck with the summoning ward on this 1/1.
Candle but lighter.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
Alright, YOLO. I need this to die. We're dead. Let's just get out of here before we have to wait an eternity for the opponent to figure out that we're dead.
Khadgar versus Rexar.
I'm acting on instinct.
There's no turning back now. I cannot
I think
do
this
that.
hand is looking great. Okay. Tempo good, so the Artificer probably just comes down. Especially into this board.
Reality woven.
Bing trade. And pray that we find a legitimate way to slow this down. It's getting closer. Like, if both of these stick, there's a world where we coin out the wisdom just to get the cost and the armor gain from it. Okay. I mean, it's still worth the consideration if it sticks. Otherwise, we do have the ball buster. Save the coin for the Ziliax now.
I raise, you fold.
Okay.
Unravel.
Attack here.
Unravel.
Play this. I don't have a good ping here, so I'm going to hold in case of hidden meaning. I want to test for Ice Trap. And then look into coin Ziliax into Calicos Sunset Volley. I don't think I can attack with the Ziliax here, because that reads like a freezing trap to me. So just pray for no deadly shot. Okay, well, it's a hidden meaning. That's bad. Okay, there's no world in which that's freezing trap now. We go face test for explosive.
Insignificant. The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
This one. This could be a hidden meaning. Oh, so bait and switch or rat.
Well, looking for a standoff? Careful.
The read that it was Reno has been correct though. One. I think we hold this. Nature or holy?
Observe and reflect.
Action. Fact. Perfection. Insignificant.
All this research points to something.
Oh, right. I somehow miscounted my excavates despite it being right in front of me. Assume they just steal it, in which case I flame strunk it. Okay. What a gamer. Next turn we can maybe get a Dorian play going. I don't really have any great options. Maybe the Miner's pretty good.
None can stand against Tenjo.
Just go Aftershock. Yeah, Aftershock into Inquisitive. Or the tendies could just clear the board themselves. Oof. It's a bit annoying. Monkey. Could go Mana Storm, Volley.
No one will believe this.
I was a little bit concerned there for a moment. That, now I'm concerned again.
My blood boils for war.
Well, lethal is shown on board, so I don't think I can play the Sunset Volley here.
Candle but lighter.
Okay. Five. So we go here. Hit that. They are still taking damage though. No more monkeys. Holy. Are you kidding me?
I bestow
That's
these
such a bailout here. I think they're going... Yeah, that's a rat, and they were going to probably win this.
the magic of life.
Unreal. That's a big punch. Still possible they do win from here. Almost certain that they win from here. Lethal is again shown on board. It's not going to do it. I need a blizzard. Like, even blizzard is unlikely to get me there. I do... Like, just the weapon gets me. Alright. Pray for me. He's gonna poly himself, isn't he? Oh.
You make your own way.
Oh, that wish upon a star was devastating.
Better myself.
But still a fun game. GG's. Yeah, let's see if we can go one more with this deck.
Khadgar versus Uther. I will fight with honor. There's no turning back now. I cannot do that.
Need early game against Paladin, no matter what type of Paladin it is. Finally, we got an early Primo Glyph. That can help with the Norganon, and definitely helps with the Inquisitive. Cryo, also a pretty good pickup.
I smell golden in there.
I'll find an answer to that.
Keep on panning.
Not this turn, I guess. But we can, at worst, get a turn 4 Inquisitive that will be pretty brutal for them.
One dose solves any problem.
Keep on panning.
A lot of the time, this will clear the pan man. That may slow down the need to
One dose solves any problem.
play this fella. Should pretty clearly tip off the Inquisitive, but there's not a lot of great options for them to like play around it, other than just not overextending.
I smell golden in there, one.
Back to back. Doesn't even need to be back to back necessarily. But it
One
could.
more coat of paint should do the
Should. Does that say Crusader Aura? 7 mana means that I could go Artificer triple coin into volley.
Reporting for duty.
The light dims. My wings fire.
Reality woven.
Honestly, not the best rolls on the a lot of them went base, but we'll survive.
The victory is yours.
The opponent won't. I mean, that's how our deck wants to draw in those types of matchups. We just drew extraordinarily well.